Hi everybody, welcome back to A Glittery Life. Today I am doing the fall favorites tag. I think fall is such a fun time of year. I mean, I live in Los Angeles, so sadly we don't get fall here, which is really hard for me actually, having lived in Northern California so long and just being used to fall. I'm actually filming this tag with our air conditioning blasting because we're still having our heat wave. It's like mid-October and it still is like torture here in Los Angeles. So this might be the only time I get to wear this scarf until January. But thank you so much to a couple of my friends for tagging me in this video. I will link their channels down below. My friend Natalie from FlowerBomb31, my friend Sarah from Beautybuzzhub, and my girl Ashley from Txmommyofboys. Thank you so much for tagging me. Once again, their channels are down below. Okay, so let's start this tag. Let's see. First question is your favorite fall candle. I have to go with Bath & Body Works Leaves. I thought I had one in this dresser here, but I don't have one. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere, so I need to find it, unpack it, because it smells so good. It is like my favorite fall. A lot of people have been saying it's a candle called Sweater Weather. I haven't smelled that one, but I'm very, very picky about candles. And actually very picky about fragrance in general because of my sinus situations. So sad. Okay, favorite lip color. I have a handful to show you if that's all right. I'm gonna start sweating in this scarf, you guys. That's how hot it is. Okay, so I wanna show you, there's two kind of shade ranges that I like. I like the shade range that I have that's more like a nude berry or like a really deep vampy berry. So what I have on my lips right now is from YSL, and it is their, I never can read these. It's their Rouge Pure Couture, and it is shade 9. And I was lucky enough to get sent this from Influencer. It's so beautiful. And I actually have it just patted on my lips today. So I'm gonna do a light kind of swatch of that so you can see it, but I just like basically went like this. So it's almost like just kind of dusted on my lips, so it's a little bit lighter, but it's a really beautiful color. And I love this formula. It's super moisturizing and feels really nice. So I love colors like that. I pulled out another one that I really like. This is Bite Beauty and this is Fig. This is like such a popular color. I feel like everybody talks about this one. And it's definitely more into that like dusty nude shade. Really, really pretty. And I like Bite Beauty because they're not toxic. I picked out a kind of a cheaper option. I mean, kind of a cheaper option. I mean, really a cheaper option for you. This is the butter. This is the NYX Gloss Butter. And the drugstore option that I picked out for you is the NYX Butter Gloss, and this is in Angel Food Cake. And this is such a great fall gloss. It's so pretty. Oh, I love it. I want to put this on right now. I need to remember to put this in my purse immediately after filming this video. And then one more kind of more on that like neutrally dusty rose. This is the NARS Satin Lip Pencil in Rikugien. This is so beautiful. This is by far like the lightest of these shades, but you can tell they're all kind of in that same shade range. And depending on what kind of finish or texture or product you like working with, those will be good options for you. And then a lip liner that I like with all of these is NARS Velvet Lip Pencil in KareKare, something like that. And you can see it's so pretty. Sometimes I like to just wear that by itself with a little bit of gloss over the top. And for a little bit more on the vampier side, my favorite fall like lip liner is MAC Vino. I love anything that goes with this. I will do this lip for days on end, and this and anything basically. And then I picked up this year for fall Love Liberty. It's from Charlotte Tilbury. It's a matte. I don't typically do a lot of mattes, so I wanted to pick up like a new kind of like vampy berry matte that's not super dark like Glastonbury, but it's like a nice pretty like warm berry. So that was definitely, those are my like lip picks. And then I do want to show a couple eyeshadows. It's not part of the tag, but I saw Natalie show some eyeshadows, so I wanted to also. This is the NARS Yuex Irristable limited edition kit. This is so fall to me. I love it. It's like the most perfect colors for fall. And so I did want to show this. I'm going to be wearing this a lot. You might still be able to get it. I don't know. I really haven't been at the NARS boutique since June or July, so I've just been really busy, so I haven't been over there, but I think they might still have these in stock. So beautiful. And then a couple, I'm obsessed with the Makeup Geek pressed pigments. This is Showtime, hands down my favorite. Look at that, how pretty that is. Oh, so gorgeous. And I like to pair it with Grandstand. Oh my gosh, look at that like rose gold wine duo. And then a new one that I'm really, really liking that I just got is Mesmerized, which is like the most pretty like taupey brown. So I think as an eyeshadow combination, those are pretty flawless. You can't go wrong. Favorite blush for the fall. Honestly, I'm sure everybody is saying this. I've got to go with MAC Warm Soul. Now I have the like newer version of that. A lot of people say that they're different. All I know is that this packaging is really hard to get open and it drives me crazy. But I have seen swatches of this online and I've swatched mine up against it. I think they're probably exactly the same, but I don't know, who knows. Let's see if I can get a good swatch of this for you. It's just a really pretty, like kind of neutral bronze blush. It's got a peachy undertone to it, but it's so pretty. It's beautiful on lots of different skin tones, but I think especially nice on fair skin tone like mine. I'm like serious swatch action right here. Favorite drink? Well, I don't drink Starbucks, like I don't drink coffee, but when I lived in Reading, my favorite drink this time of year and actually through the winter was from Dutch Bros, and it was an iced almond milk chai, white chai. So white chocolate with chai and almond milk, like warm. It's so delicious. I love it. My favorite clothing item has to be scarves and boots. I'm super excited to start wearing my Burberry scarf. If it would freaking cool down about 40 degrees, then I could wear this scarf. Favorite fall movie? I don't know, I've got to go with You've Got Mail. It always reminds me of fall, and I think it's partly because she's like walking through New York City in the fall and she's talking about like bouquets of sharpened pencils and like all that kind of stuff. I just think it's like so sweet, and so it always reminds me of fall. My favorite fall TV show, well, I actually really like to watch TV, True Confessions, and fall is when all the good TV shows come back on. So I have to say I'm totally obsessed with a couple shows, one of them being Scandal. My friend Alan is the executive producer on that show, so I've got to show him love and support that show, but overall it's just a really crazy good show. And then Nashville is my other favorite show. I think it's so great. It just came back on. And then I really like reality TV, but I have been loyal to Survivor. I've seen every single season of Survivor. And my friends and I, it doesn't matter that we don't live by each other anymore, we still watch it and then we text each other about it. So if you're watching Survivor, hit me up down below because the season is so good. Like all of the like old players that never won or couldn't win, I love that they're all back. It makes me so happy. My favorite food for Thanksgiving is my mom's mashed potatoes. My mom is such a bomb cook. I never cook. I'm not a very good cook, mostly because I don't try. But my mom makes the most incredible, creamiest, butteriest mashed potatoes. My siblings and I all like go into a mashed potato coma on Thanksgiving and Christmas whenever she makes them. They're so good. And last but not least, my favorite costume. Well, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've like really dressed up. Come to think of it, I mean, one time for Halloween, I made myself, I was like a butterfly garden, and I made this enormous like headpiece with all like this like invisible wire and these like butterflies like floating all around my head, and I did like really crazy like makeup, like forest makeup, and had like twigs in my hair and like moss, like I had put like moss in my hair and like had this huge like headpiece. So I thought that was like a pretty cool costume, but I don't know, my mom used to make our costumes when I was a kid, and she would make some pretty like awesome costumes, so we really always like looked pretty cool growing up. So yeah, that's it. So anyway, if you don't have a YouTube channel and I can't tag you in this video, then do me a favor and leave me a comment with like answering one or a couple of these questions. I would love to know what you think, and I would love to know what some of your answers are. And then I'm going to tag a bunch of my YouTube friends down here below. If I didn't tag you, consider yourself tagged, and I would love to see you do this video. Thanks so much for watching, and for those of you who are seeing leaves change right now, invite me over. I'm so jealous. Anyway, bye you guys.